Hey there, how's it going? My name is ProFuhnity, back with Penny Larceny, Economy Supervillain. Last time we finished up our speed dates with Dr. Mayhem, the Overmistress, and Hate 4000. Now to see what Penny's up to next. Let's go! And one day later, just one little day, my inbox started blowing up. Job after job, caper after caper, ripe for the stealing. Powerful supervillains sliding into my DMs. Gibson's so cute. Looks like I shook the right hands and kissed the right cheeks at that party. We are so in right now. Wait, you were kissing people? What kind of a party was this? Well, metaphorical kissing anyway. I've got offers now from Dr. Mayhem, the Overmistress, and Hate 4000. But there's a caveat. The app says 3 free caper matchups remaining. We can only pull 3 jobs before we gotta go premium. And the premium account service costs a lot. Like more than I've ever seen in one place at one time. Well, maybe crime will pay in the end? Possibly, but let's not assume that. Let's assume I'm only going to get to pull 3 capers through Crimer, and that's it. If that's the case, whom should we work for? Okay, well, if you can only do 3 capers, there's 3 combinations to consider. You can do 3 capers for the same boss. If you show dedication and loyalty to one of them, once your Crimer account expires, maybe you can keep working for them permanently. Gainful employment. Whee! And that get me nice and close with one of them. Like cozy, comfy close. Penny, your love life is not our primary concern. Hey, look, I need me someone, okay? I'm allowed to have secondary concerns. Let me have my fun. Or you could do 2 capers for a particular boss and 1 caper for someone else. That shows some loyalty but hedges your bets, right? Not great for forging a romance, but if I don't care about that, I could split my attention. Win me a loyal friend and possible long-term employment. Both are pretty sweet. Lastly, do 1 job for each boss. 3 different villains on good terms with us could be darn handy moving forward. Yeah, I could get in a little casual FaceTime with all 3. Good for my own personal goals instead of theirs. That's a lot of options on the table. You have any preferences here, Gib? I'm just here to support you, Penny. You make the call. I trust you'll get us where we need to be. Good luck on your first caper. I've got a scheduled raid with my guild to attend. Shadow Lord Hellclaw, the Nightmare Bringer, will feast on souls tonight, earn some DKP, and get that super awesome rare drop. So, focus on 1 boss or work with 2 of them. That'll get me more tangled in their personal schemes. Or, work for all 3 so I can focus on my own future schemes. No matter what I decide in the long run, I need to start somewhere. So, what caper do I want to try first? Alright, choose your boss, caper 1 of 3. This is a toughie. This is a tough situation. I think I'm gonna do the 2-to-1 split between Dr. Mayhem and the Overmistress. Let me explain why. Gibson needs a bunch of treatment, right? And we love Gibson. He's our cat. So Dr. Mayhem can definitely help us with that. And can't forget about my love life. And the Overmistress is a choice. The only choice, I'm assuming. Whether or not we do 2 with Dr. Mayhem or 2 with the Overmistress, that's gonna be a decision later. Okay, looks like there's a bunch of options to the left side here. The one with the strike throughs are requested by the Overmistress and or Hate 4000. So the options are the rest of them. We have 6 to choose from. We got Candy from a Baby, which is to steal a recipe from multinational candy company. 5-finger discount, which is loot a secret cache from an online store's warehouse. Line goes up, swipe computer hardware from a cryptocurrency tech bro. Lock and key, obtain valuable secrets from a bank safe to deposit box. Monumental proportions, shrink and steal a hero statue from an art museum. And shopping spree, have a chill day running errands for your boss. Okay, if we do 2 with Dr. Mayhem, I'm thinking we should do 5-finger discount and lock and key. I'm on the fence about this one, the cryptocurrency one, because it seems like we'd have a lot of success doing this because of Gibson's talent, but I think overall we should be able to pull this off. So let's start with 5-finger discount and we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. It's gonna be our first caper that we choose ourselves. Whoa. After accepting the job in Crimer, I'm given an address, the basement of a disused and partially collapsed industrial building. Nothing shocking there. Masks usually hole up in abandoned spaces, just like me. Picking my way through the remains of the structure, I prepare to enter the lair of mad science. Alright, where we at? Looks like Dr. Mayhem's place, huh? Which honestly isn't all that mad. It's about as good as a zero-budget scientist can cobble together. He's made an effort at cleaning, but there's only so much one person can do by themselves. And the equipment all looks decently maintained. Whole place reminds me of my own apartment. Making do with what you've got. Hey, Isaac? You in? I'm here and ready to prime it up. But the good doctor is distracted by a tiny Bluetooth earpiece and phone in hand. What the hell, Ravi? We had an agreement. We can do a double-blind review. They don't need to know who wrote the paper, just that. Oh, come on. My writing style isn't that obvious. Who's gonna know?
They're gonna know. How would they know?
Blacklisted? I'm blacklisted from scientific review journals? Who gets blacklisted from some boring quarterly? You know damn well that whole incident was fake. I didn't plagiarize anything. That's not who I am. Ravi, look, I need this. Peer review and publication is the only way to legitimize my research. I can't get grants until I get my foot back in the door. Ravi, oh man, gotta do this for me. Lives are at stake. Yeah, well, fuck you then. I don't need you. I can do this myself. I'm Dr. fucking Mayhem, and you'll rue the day you crossed me. Oh shit, and he spikes his expensive smartphone straight into the concrete floor. Fuck. What's up, dog?
What's up, Doc?
He finally turns to face me, sighing in disappointment. Just digging my grave a bit deeper, I guess, and using phrases like rue the day. Now I need to buy a new phone. You're a mask. You don't buy a phone, you steal a phone. Yeah, but I've got a really good data plan with movie streaming services included. I can't steal the airwaves. Sure you can. My partner Gibson cooks you up a burner SIM card and you're good to go. I'm still trying to get back to my real life, Penny. That means having a legit phone number from which to plead my case. But considering plan A just collapsed on me, I guess I'm stuck with plan B. I'm plan B, aren't I? Yeah, sorry. I was hoping I could avoid it by getting my work published and officially recognized or rolled back home, but that's not looking likely. And well, that means I'm screwed. This isn't what I wanted from my life, and I'm trying to get out from under it, but I don't know how. Isaac's still thinking like a civvy. There are options he hasn't considered, right? Why not just self-publish his findings online? To hell with the establishment. Surely there's some kind of mass-based medical journal he could work with instead. Does he have any trustworthy allies from his old civvy life that he could tap for help? You know, why can't he just self-publish? You know? Hey. Where's the old academic journals? Who needs them, right? It's the 21st century. Blaze your own path. You want to give your research away for free, don't you? Sounds like a job for the information superhighway. Start a website. I mean, that's the end goal, yes. But there's a reason the old processes exist. What I need is peer review. My findings have to be independently verified and validated. And once reviewed, getting them published in a prestigious journal, that also adds to the weight. People will take me seriously. But since I got drummed out of the industry and turned into an outlaw, I'm radioactive. No one will review or publish me. Oh, so like a blog template ain't gonna cut it? Nope, I'm a scientist. We have to collaborate and lift each other up. Without that, we've got nothing. Well, until I can get my work out there, I may as well continue on it. So much to do. What are you working on anyway? Nerdy medical stuff. A unique new take on how to cure cancer. The specifics are probably not your thing. Hey, try me. How's it all work? Well, what I'm trying to prove right now is that science. Science. Right. Science. Science. Okay. But that's just a bare bones high level overview. Really, it's a matter of science. Are you following any of this at all? Nah, not a word of it. But you're clearly passionate about it, so that's cool. I guess it's my jam, yeah. I genuinely enjoy problem solving when I can solve a problem instead of beating my head against a wall. But enough about me and my problems. We've got math shit to do. You sure you want to do math shit at all? I mean, if your rep's really important to you. I know, but it's a goddamn tug of war. I want to pull one way, but I get nothing, so I gotta pull the other way. But if I pick the right capers to pull, it'll get me some rep within the math community without completely burning me elsewhere. And I think working with you is the key, because your rep is clean. Clean? I'm on an FBI wanted list, Isaac. For petty theft, sure. The occasional high-profile heist, but nothing violent. Nothing that generally makes the world a worse place. And what happened to your mother? That's a goddamn shame. It's not right. A corporate lab going that far to protect trade secrets? No, that's not the world I want. And neither do you. So I think it's appropriate for us to help each other. You You know about that, huh? Shit, some backstory. Yeah, and you have my sympathies, Penny. I did my research after the Crimer event. Of all the potential henches I talked to, you're the only one I feel comfortable working with. Well, shit, that's validating as hell. Feels good to hear. It does feel good to hear. He talks a good game, but there's doing your homework and there's cyber stalking. This feels shifty. He's definitely the kind of man who'd stand against Continuum. A good man to work with. We should warn him even harmless crimes could pull him into this world deeper than expected. Alright, so something happened with Penny's mom. We're finally able to get some backstory on Penny, which is amazing. We are gonna do the second one, because that seems to be the company that fucked us over with her mom. Yeah, I really hate having a tragic backstory. It's not cool and edgy like the capes make it look. Losing your mom and dad doesn't mean you get a level of badass. It's just losing your mom and dad sucks. Damn, did she lose her dad also because of Continuum? If you're the sort of person who'd stand against that kind of corporate science, I'm ready and willing to help. Absolutely. Scientific innovation should be available to all, not hidden behind walls of secrecy and exclusion. Cures and treatments should be readily available, not exclusively sold to those who can afford to live. Insulin should be free, for example. But I do have one concern. Are you looking for revenge on Continuum? No, I considered it. Believe me. It's a standard mask play, right? Someone does you wrong, you strike back to protect your rep, but it wouldn't bring my parents back. All it'll do is turn me into one of those angst-riddled shitlords going full Ahab. I'm not gunning for Continuum. I won't lift a finger to help them. And fuck Captain Infinity, but I'm not chasing a vendetta. Good. As much as I want to see companies like Continuum burn, we need to uplift humanity first and foremost. Rest assured, the burning will come after that. Speaking of crime, let's get to work. You saw the deets on Crimer of what I'm looking for. Yep. Walk me through the fine points and we'll get started. 5-finger discount mission briefing. So I'm assuming you're familiar with Amazing Products and Services Incorporated? Usually just called Amazing. Free 2-day shipping, same-day game releases, and a free Snitch.tv sub for Amazing primary subscribers. Also world-renowned for horrible working conditions and destroying small businesses and clogging the mail with packages. And their owner is so busy trying to turn Mars into a libertarian colonial empire that he does nothing to solve real-world problems. Yeah, that. All of that. Honestly, Amazing doesn't really sell anything. They just act as the middleman for people who sell stuff, and that includes real shady shit. From what I've been reading on Crimer, there's a stash of goodies from BioWorks lurking in an Amazing warehouse. BioWorks? Those are the bastards who cybered up Gibson. They tortured a kitten just to further their research, which is why we're gonna steal their lab equipment and put it to better use. Gives me more gear to work with, and takes from a company that performs cruel animal experimentation. Odds are they're tax dodging by shipping through Amazing, drop ship from other places in the world with weak laws. And stealing from assholes is hardly stealing at all. I'm good with it if you're good with it. If there's any hardware in there that can help Gibson out, I'd be happy to donate it to you as a bonus for a job well done. Yeah, Gib needs a tune-up pretty badly. Maybe we can find him a replacement visor in the stash. Okay, it'll take time to break into the stash, so I'll need to do it in secret. That means identifying my window of opportunity. I'll slip in as an employee and scout the place, see if I can locate the stash and gain access quietly. Good luck, pack a lunch. 5-finger discount, casing the joint. Amazing. It's not that amazing. From the outside, this place looks like a giant windowless concrete brick. And from the inside, it's even less amazing, aside from being a literal maze of shelves and boxes and inventory stock. I was expecting my falsified employment records to be studied closely when I clocked in this morning, but nobody cared. They just jammed the smart tablet in my hands and said to get to work. Fortunately, finding the BioWorks stash was easy. It's right there in the corner of the warehouse, company logos and all. The access door has the computerized lock, since only stock robots can go in and out. And there's eyes everywhere, so I can't sneak in. Making an opportunity for myself to break in is going to be tricky. Every time I wander, my tablet beeps me and demands I get back on task. Even if the tablet wasn't my own personal big brother, it seems big sister is watching too. Is that the fucking office lady? AKA the matchmaker, AKA apparently the micromanager as well. What the fuck? Miss Seymour Butts, I'm sad to say you were 2 minutes and 30 seconds behind schedule. How the heck did she sneak up like that? The micromanager, time is money. Through the thick haze of heat soaking the entire warehouse, I see the prim and proper efficiency expert and middle manager glare at me. Penny, that's matchmaker. She just put on a pair of glasses. Didn't we also see her at legitimate business company? Penny, that's the matchmaker and office lady. She just put on a pair of glasses. You're telling me the director of operations for Crimer is slumming it working for Amazing? Huh? Besides, matchmaker doesn't wear glasses. This woman wears glasses. If it was matchmaker, she wouldn't be able to see. Apologies, ma'am. It's my first day on the job. Ignorance of protocol is no excuse for not following protocol. If you're going to be part of the amazing family, you have to support your family. You want to support your family, don't you? Your family loves you. Of course! I was late in 10 minutes of unpaid break time to compensate and give you a moment to get acquainted. Have an amazing day. This is not going well, and I'm sweating enough that this tacky-ass jumpsuit is sticking to me. Fortunately, another worker notices me tugging at my collar and offers a plastic bottle of amazing water. There you go. I always carry spares. I'll also keep the empties in case I need to pee and don't want to be caught taking a break. That's freaking savage, man. Okay. Thanks. Why is it so freaking hot in here anyway? Is the air conditioning broken? We don't have air conditioning. Makes the summer day shifts pretty bad. Wish I could just switch to night shifts when it's cooler. Day and night shifts, 12 hours each, around-the-clock workers and surveillance. Breaking into bioworks unseen is impossible. A month ago, they decided renting private paramedics to wait in the parking lot for people to drop from the heat exhaustion was cheaper than the AC. That can't be legal. For real though, that can't be legal, man. Welcome to Amazing. Everything is legal if they say it is. Why not rise up and overthrow your corporate rulers? Or at least demand some goddamn fresh air. You don't want to talk like that. Certain words are banned. Overthrow especially. Also petition and living wage. Anyone speaking up against the amazing family goes under heavy scrutiny. Or reassigned to fly solo on a task meant for 2 people, then let go for poor performance. Holy shit. And nobody's willing to disobey. Huh. There's supposed to be a walkout this afternoon, actually, but I'm pretty sure barely anyone will show. Nobody wants to risk their job. Look, just stay hydrated. Pace yourself, avoid the manager, and you'll do just fine. I gotta get back to this task before my tablet notices I'm stalling. Okay. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit sideways. I have my own work to do. Fancy feast? Can you take control of my tablet? Make it look like I'm on task? Already on it. It's using Amazing OS, which has more holes than a truck stop bathroom wall. Dude, gross. Thanks, Gibson. Panabear Watson, do you copy? Over? Watson? Huh? Yeah, like Dr. Watson, because you're a doctor. It's my new code name for you. Hey. Dr. Watson was the sidekick. And which one of us is out here in the field investigating right now? It ain't you, buddy. It's me. Yeah, okay. That's fair. I think I know how we can make this happen, but the timing's going to be tight. Getting into the stash is the easy part, but I need to clear this place out so I'm not spotted in the process. So if you'll allow me to skip a few steps, it's time to get straight to planning the job. 5-finger discount. Planning the job. We start a labor strike, and that's it. That's the plan. Wasn't obvious, bro? Come on. Use the walkout this afternoon to distract everyone, then steal the equipment. Done. You can't be serious. How is this low-profile cat burglary? Do you really care how it gets done, or that it gets done? Good point. And fucking over amazing. Maybe even getting benefits for their employees. That's a nice bonus. Workers of the world unite, I suppose. Get to it. Fancy feast. I need you and my gear in a car on its way here now. You gotta suit up and get ready to go when the walkout goes down. Wow, cutting it close with the timing. Can you maintain comms and do hacks while on the road? You need to ask? I'm awesome, Penny. I got this. And no need to spend money on a getaway rideshare. I know a discreet guy who'll drive me out there for free. You're gonna get Kawaii-chan to drive you, aren't you? The masked twit who exclusively steals body pillows and manga. I like him, and he likes cats. He gives good head pats. Well, at least I won't be the one dealing with him ranting about the latest isekai light novels. I can only tolerate so many "I got hit by a bus and reincarnated in the video game world where all the girls want me" stories. Okay, I've got a few stops to make to ensure maximum attendance for the walkout and minimum oversight of the biowork stash. There's a lot of opportunities here for both. Where do we begin? Alright, this is where we're gonna stop for the day, because I think what comes after this are like decisions we have to make. So we'll save that for next time. But before I go, I wanted to know what your predictions are for this next coming paper. Do you think we're gonna find Gibson, another visor? And are we ever gonna get it through Penny's head that the office lady, the matchmaker, and the micromanager are the same fucking person? So anyway, thank you everyone for watching me play this game. If you like what you see, you should definitely fist bump the like button and subscribe to see more of my content. I hope to catch you in the next one. Until then, see ya.